Right, hello. So I am recording this brief video as a pre-work for a group call. So if you're watching this, you're preparing for tomorrow's call, or there's a chance I decided to send this to you to maybe prepare for a session, or if we're working on something over Voxer, and I think this will kind of help things along a little bit. So the focus is going to be on worthiness and receiving. And this requires us to go in a little bit. So the purpose of this video is to give you some prompts to kind of go in and get some information. So it's important to maybe put your headphones in and cut out any distractions that you have going on. Get comfortable. And I would recommend grabbing a notebook and pen or pencil to have handy. So if you need to get those things, pause the video. All right. So it's important for us to exercise our nervous systems so that we can receive in a state of abundance and not fear. So that requires us to kind of go through and release our attachments that we have with the energy of lack. And it's normal and okay that we have attachments, built from a place of lack. It's normal, it's part of the human experience. And yes, it could be even stronger when there's history of trauma. But I like to point out that just because you have these attachments with lack doesn't indicate trauma just in general. It is very, very human of us to have these feelings and experiences. Okay, so the first question is, in what area of life are you experiencing a sense of lack or constriction or force? So I just want us to kind of narrow down what you want to focus on right now. So it could be in love and relationships. It could be around resources and money. It could be around status and acceptance. It could be around power and confidence. It could be around community and connection. Whatever area of your life that you're feeling the most lack in. So why don't you take a minute to just jot that down? And now I want you to close your eyes. If it helps, you can put your right hand on your heart, your left hand on your belly. Take a few deep breaths. And I want you to think about this area in which you're experiencing lack. And I want you to just notice what you feel in your body. What sensations are happening for you right now? Maybe notice some words on how you would describe them. Is it like tense and constricted? Is it open and calm? Is it painful or uncomfortable? Just notice what you're experiencing and notice where you're experiencing it in your body. And it's okay to pause the video and take as much time with this as you need. because it takes a bit to move out of our heads. Okay. So when you notice the area and then sensations, I just want you to take a minute and breathe into that area. So right now I'm going to breathe into my belly, right? I'm just going to be with the sensations without trying to change them. All the sensations are perfect just the way they are. So just breathe and notice. If you want to pause the video and take a minute to jot down your experience, what you noticed, and also maybe any thoughts, stories that came into your mind while you were doing it, so just pause, jot those down for a minute, and then come back. Okay. So now that we've done that and addressed the lack, now I want you to imagine the need of yours being met. So the area of lack, I want you to imagine being met. A sense of having, a sense of security, a sense of no longer needing, right? So it might be helpful to close your eyes and envision this scenario. So just take a minute to do that. So it could be imagining feeling loved and accepted, or at the top of your career, or an abundance of resources in the bank account, whatever it is. So as you do that, I want you to come into your body and notice what sensations, thoughts, emotions come up for you now. Now, there's no right or wrong. It could be the same as before. It could be different. It doesn't matter. Okay. And now I want you to pause the video again, and I want you to write down what comes up for you. All of those things, journal that as you sit in the experience of your need being met. And again, be open to any reaction. There's no supposed to be positive or supposed to be negative. And in fact, there's usually a lot of both. So take some deep breaths. Notice the sensations you feel in your body, where you feel them in your body, the emotions that are coming up, and any thoughts and stories. And then jot those down. Okay? So that's it. That's all I want you to do for the pre-work. And we'll be picking this up in our call tomorrow. Or again, if I sent this video to you to prepare for a session, we'll dive in further then, or on Voxer. Okay, so I look forward to hearing your insights and inner wisdom that you gained from this exercise.